We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Philadelphia 76ers come in for this one. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. Happening right now, folks, and the fulfillment of a lifelong dream, a special individual taking to the hardwood as we'll get to watch the first official NBA appearance from Aldridge. Well, Clark, here's a guy with quite the story. Didn't get picked on draft day, couldn't find a team until this point in the season.
Well, Kevin, you know, because of that, he's going to be playing motivated. Often events like that will give a player an added edge, and I don't think there's anybody in the building more motivated than he is.
Clock at 6. Covington dishes to Roten, and the jumper is on the mark.
And that's a nice way for his team to get started.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
And Holiday kicks to Pondexter. Pondexter off a pick from Aldridge. Now Pondexter, averaging 6 points per contest. Here's Davis, and not gonna go. He misses the first attempt on the night.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
And he gets the bucket. Richardson's got his first bucket of the night. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Holiday. Goes up to the stripe. Goes back up, and there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night.
You know, the Sixers have really undergone a complete reversal in recent years from a team with a very old-school, traditional front office to a team that's now focused on the science and analytics of winning basketball. And quite honestly, guys, we're seeing more and more teams embrace the analytics side of things.
They get the rebound. Here's Covington. No good with the triple.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
And Holiday kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. And for the Sixers, their new stat-driven decision-making permeates the organization from ownership, Steve, to the front office, all the way down to the coaching staff.
Well, it's where the league seems to be going, Kevin. The teams are trying to think further ahead and see opportunities for strategic advantages. But look, it's still a balance. You've got to have chemistry and coaching, and those numbers will come in play. But they can't be the be-all, end-all.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
The three. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Roten with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Richardson kicks to Roten. Stolen by Holiday. One-on-one fast break. Feeds it to Withy. Here's Aldridge. Knocks down the three ball. Aldridge gets the bucket. In a moment to celebrate here. Those are his first official points as an NBA player.
And with the Pelicans getting a franchise big like they did with Davis always helps, but they're also active in acquiring talent to grow around him.
Richardson, that's a two-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
You're not doing your team any good forcing a shot like that one.
You know, I agree. He's got to know better than that.
Aldridge, no one around him. It's good from about 19 feet. Aldridge has got 5 now. For the Pelicans, getting young talent is one thing, and they want to make sure, Clark, that they got the right talent to fit alongside their stars.
Kevin, I really think sometimes the cohesiveness and the fitting of the parts is overlooked and undervalued. And the Pelicans are trying to make that a real priority. Not only do we want talent, but we want it to fit together nicely. You got to give them kudos for that.
That's a good point. Pelicans leading by 3. Holiday, the pass to Pondexter. Withy kicks to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. Aldridge with it. And Roten picks him up defensively. Clock at 6. Back to Holiday. Takes the 3. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Holiday's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Omer Ash, he's checked in for one. And that concludes the first half. Pelicans ahead. They finish off the second quarter with a big...
All right, listen up, guys. Way to come out strong in the first half. Taking care of business, TCB. We've done a nice job of getting everyone involved in the offense. Our passing has been heads up and unselfish. That's something I'd like to see even more of. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. Also, we can sacrifice some manpower on the defensive glass in this half in order to have opportunities to get the break started with bodies already headed up the court. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Looking at the game Cannon has been having, he's got 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Grizzlies. And for New Orleans, Aldridge in at 2 guard. Cunningham is out there with Luke Babbitt. Then it's Jeff Withy, and it's Douglas in at the 1. Pelicans leading by 23. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Aldridge. No good on the 3.
Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
Kept alive, Embiid. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
That rebound and the follow kind of typify what he's all about. Just gritty, determined play.
Douglas dishes to Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often.
Cannon, the pass to Richardson. Right wing.
You know, every team in the league loves to have good size in the middle, but it does seem like the league is getting tougher for big men. You know, they help defenses now. The allowance of zone defenses, you can sort of load up on players. It can inhibit a big man's ability to attack because you can see double teaming even before he's gotten the ball. But it's made for great strategy, and I really like the new rules.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Luke Babbitt. Pondexter comes in for Cunningham. Gordon's checked in for Buckets. And it's Holiday in for Tony Douglas. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. Monty Williams had some words for his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Davis. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players.
He's checked in for Withy. Cunningham comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Buckets in for Eric Gordon. Here's Canaan. There's the pass to Sims. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the line. That's good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for the Pelicans.
I agree, Steve, and this is a game where the defense, Clark Steele specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created extra possessions for him too, Kevin. Scoring opportunities they cashed in on, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory tonight.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
This win will give them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
Yeah, Steve, it'll mean a lot to them just the same, though. Anytime you go undefeated against an opponent, that's a sweet feeling.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Anthony Davis. You have to look at his steals and when he would come up with them as major factors in this result.
Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Cole's check in for Drew Holiday.
Dante Cunningham is a pick-and-pop big man out of Villanova. But it's hard to survive shooting 2-pointers alone. Yet he's not developed his range out beyond the arc. I think he's got to do that if he's going to continue to be a valuable contributor.
The shot by Sims, no good.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And Cole kicks to Aldridge. For 3. Off on that one. So we see the Pelicans.
Hey, you look like someone stole your lunch money.
Shoot, might as well. I keep playing like this, man. I'm gonna be 10 days and gone.
Have a little perspective. We won the game, man. That's what matters here, okay?
I guess.
Straight up, you can't just expect to adjust to the NBA game in one night. Just keep working, study film, put time in the weight room every day. And before you know it, you'll be playing instead of out thinking out there, all right?
Well, maybe if everybody included me on offense, I would be able to contribute. You ever thought about that?
Watch it, bro. You act like a punk. We're gonna treat you like one.
Man, who you calling a punk?
Nobody. I'm just saying you better get your mind right. You don't play well. It's on you, nobody else. I suggest you learn that quick, or your butt's gonna be on the bus out of here in about a week and a half.